Okay, and with that, let's buckle in for one final area of the game. For tonight, at the very least. I think. We'll see. Maybe I'll talk myself into doing more. Dis, always scary. I'm leaving that potentially for last. Between Gehenna and Cactus. Maybe I go Cactus. Don't have to worry about fire vulnerability, so I can swap over to this willpower amulet. Do I have any better cold resistance? Becomes the question. Guess Dragon Scales is a little bit better than what I'm currently wearing. Can max out one of those bad boys. Do you want to take me there for now, shall we? And just max enchant this son of a gun, I think. Perfect. And that leaves us in a pretty nice spot. AC goes up by another 8. Okay. I'll take that. And that brings us up to 2 pips of cold resistance, which is probably good enough for me here. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Cactus is, I think, by a decent number of people considered the hardest branch, but as long as I find myself in a good spot resistance-wise and have enough damage output, I haven't really found it too tricky in the past. Maybe that's largely luck, and here's where I'm going to truly come to eat my words once again here, but I feel relatively comfortable. And we can swap over to Penetration Brand to take care of the Wellspring real quick. Beautiful. The one thing I hate about Cactus is that I need to be a bit more manual about aiming a lot of the time. Specifically, anytime a Wellspring is involved, it's kind of a pain in the rear, but small price to pay. Definitely kind of griping over the most needlessly non-existent issues at the end of the day here. And right, okay, no potion is my fatal flaw here. Gotta remember that. Really here, that just means no haste and no resistance, which isn't really the end of the world. Hello, Tormentor. Goodbye. Otherwise, we're just gonna blitz our way down stairwells as fast as we can possibly find them. There we go. Speak of the devil. And fantastic. Hey, I hope the 15 rune comes together soon. It's looking pretty good, Spoopcats. We won't be finishing today, but we're definitely leaving ourselves off in a very promising spot to end relatively early next Sunday. So very much looking forward to that. Of course, again, as Rubbery mentioned, who knows how many pan floors we'll have to go through, so there's no guarantee. We might have quite a while left to wander here. But providing all goes relatively smoothly, I think we'll be in a decent spot to blitz our way through, and then we'll have to come up with decisions as to what the heck we're doing. Ooh, red level contamination? That's from the Zot trap, I'm assuming? Oh, and I can't drink. Oh, do I just take it on the chin here? Let's see what kind of mutations we get, shall we? What's the worst that could happen? Besides some truly terrible things? Ooh. Like, that's a decent amount of damage for us to take here very suddenly. So let's start blasting. We'll get a bit of a heal for killing these undead things. Okay, yeah. Hubris definitely got the better of me. Holy moly. Let's slow down here, shall we? You'd say Dis is harder than Gehenna, harder than Cactus, harder than Tartarus. You have only done a handful of 15 rune runs. I think I'm in a similar boat, honestly. I'd agree with that. But okay. Let's chill out for a second here, shall we? 86% chance to hit the Shard Shrike, but I think they are the main issue here. I guess it could be you kids. Oh yeah, Primal Waves actually might be the problem child as well. So, what do we want to do? We could blink our way back to somewhere slightly safer and then use a combination of like roots and summoned angels to try and give ourselves some defense. As long as we're out of range of the primal wave, we're also feeling a little bit better there. So yeah, I definitely should have killed these buddies a bit sooner in the encounter. Is maybe another place that I went wrong. Well, if this becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of me dying because I did the one more floor mistake that I previously found myself in consistently, then that is truly an embarrassing way to go out. No Wand of Digging, unfortunately, so we can't make a nice little zigzag into a wall so that we're out of sight range of everyone at once, unfortunately. The greed for the vault went too far in that regard. But I will just blink back here. Quicksilver Dragon Simulacrum. 48 health, 90% chance to hit. You're probably dead in one shot. Not necessarily, actually. Okay, we have a little bit of further safety to rely on here. Again, I'm mainly worried about those primal waves, but really any enemy is a potential sore spot for us at the moment. In fact, yeah, let's get some body oddies in here. Kill you real quick. As soon as you kill a couple of high-level undead enemies, it does put you in a pretty decent spot in regards to heals, so that's lovely. We could resort to summoning. I think we're actually stabilized now, but that is a good point for sure. And there we go. Yeah, fully managed to stabilize, fortunately. Just let myself get a little itty-bitty bit too carried away with the initial encounter there. Really not that stressful at the end of the day, you know, barring bad, stupid decisions on my part. So not too shabby here whatsoever. Excuse me, if you could let me through and I can kill the wellspring. Beautiful. Check my new mutations, that's a good point. Still have regen and robustness. I did lose my extra dex. Occasionally lose the ability to drink potions. Magical capacity being low, also not a big deal. I don't mind. And here we go. Final section of Coctus ready to go here. We might as well use the magic mapping. And in fact, let us do a little bit of blockage here, just so we clear out the entirety of the floor before making our way into danger territory. And Teus can wait to be the final step of our journey here. At least that's the plan as it stands. Hello, my Shard Strike friend. Bit of Torment causing troubles, but fortunately killing the Tormentor heals us for pretty wild amounts here. Let's get... I was trying to get out of sight of the Zot trap, if I'm being honest, but turns out I don't know how straight lines work, so whoops. Minus Potion is bad, but a lot less bad than Minus Scroll, and it doesn't even matter in this branch. Exactly. For the time being, I guess I appreciate the benefit of my good mutations more than I worry about the detriment of the bad ones, so for the moment, we're pretty happy to just keep trucking along as is. Oh my gosh, hitting all of our skill caps while we're at it. Not sure, a bit more armor training sounds fun. What else? Maybe I just max out ranged. Just for posterity's sake here, shall we? I don't know if we changed from crack shot. I don't know if it's in the last level. I kind of miss being a Marks Gargoyle, if I'm being completely honest, but you know, it's a good problem to have. At the end of the day here, really don't mind. And Wellspring, I'll swap over to Penetration Bolts just to take care of you in short order. That should be wonderful. And And that should be most of our area here. Perfect, okay. I see how it is. Well, let's just walk back and see what happens. We've woken the sleeping giant, metaphorically and literally here. So let's just let all of our new friends come to us, shall we? I'm slightly concerned that we're, you know, a bunch of enemies snuck out while we were distracted slightly to the right there, and now when we try to retreat from a near-death scenario, we'll be in trouble, but that's fine. 27 will change the title to Marry Gargoyle. Okay, that's cute. If I want a 27 skill title, now's the chance to choose which one I want. See, I wish I knew all of them better. Grunter second, the Marry Gargoyle, I do kind of like. So I think I'm actually, might just double down on that one. And everything's hunky-dory. Okay, Antaeus, what's up, my giant pal? Quit whilst thou art able? No. Let's get some bodies hitting the floor here. Okay, let's see. 30 plus 66 extra. Hit for up to 75 plus 66 extra. Don't get me wrong, you are a wildcat, but I think we can take you. Probably should have been using everything to its fullest capacity here, specifically Phantom Mirroring this son of a gun. I also could have been using my Roots Wand to at least try to keep him in place. But that's fine. I'm just gonna own up to my mistakes here, and even though it's a little bit of a waste, we're gonna swap in or use a blink scroll just to ensure our safety, and then with all of our powers combined, you should be dead almost immediately. Fantastic. And perfect. You even get to sneak in the back door and just immediately pick up the rune. You don't see that every day. Amulet of the Four Winds? Why are you not in auto pickup mode? Yes, please. Regular regen, I think can hit the deck for now, that's fine. This is the secret technique to getting invocation titles for tournament points. Just get everything else you want to 26 first. Very true. Even gods that don't use invocations have invocation titles available. Oh, interesting. But yeah, definitely can squeak your way in with that style. I mean, even on this run, we're very much just, for the heck of it, choosing which one we want to get up to 27, and it really could go in any order without too much of a difference. You know what? Wellspring, it's gotta go. And you 2, and you 3. I think you're the same one at least. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, but that's fine. And not too shabby. Excuse me, my Titan friends. Nice to meet you, and there we go. A little bit terrifying in, where even was that? Cockatus 4 or 5? Something like that? But nothing we can't handle. I also see that, oh gosh, hopefully stream didn't fully crash there at the end. I see we're just recovering from some nasty drop frames. Hopefully not too bad. Guess I can take a quick peek here. It looks, on the laptop side of things, like everything is still flowing for the moment here, so we should be fine. Gargoyle only has one custom title. Gargoyle plus 27 invocations, and Jivia is Rock Slime. Oh, I love that. Yeah, who was I talking to? I think it was after a raid to Wizard, because Wizard was going for the Rockstar title, which is a Meteoran. And what skill was it? Earth Elementalist. I think you have to get Earth magic up to 27, and then you get the title Rockstar. But it made me want to look up all of the unique titles that have very specific use cases, because that might be a fun challenge in the future. Railbird, can you paste a link in chat to the titles document? 100%. Yeah, go for it. Anytime it's something on topic, especially like you're someone who's been here for a long time, I definitely trust you, Railbird. So So definitely go absolutely ham. And in fact, I'm going to, I too will steal that for the future. I'll have to take a peek through it at some point down the road. But yeah, we'll give people a chance to snag that link if they're interested here. And then I guess that leaves us pretty much at the end here. Oh gosh, the white Excel document bright light on my face here, just completely changing the lighting in my stream room here. Turns out Streamlight's not even close to being able to rival the power of one white themed document. But okie dokie, we're sitting here at a little bit earlier than our usual quitting time, but it's not looking too bad. Leaves us in a nice spot to kind of jump into it next week and have fun just blasting our way through all the strongest Pan and Hell Lords on this side of existence. So I think this is where we'll leave it off for the day. And maybe I'll preemptively start the offer out there that if people want to make suggestions for what we do next, definitely let me know. I know on the agenda at some point here, due to recommendations, I do want to try out another 15 rune run on a pure melee character, kind of get the 3 main paradigms. And then something that just came up earlier today, I was responding to a comment, is the idea of also potentially doing a 15 rune null at some point in the future, just so I can get every skill up to 27 and kind of have fun with the open-endedness of a null run. It's been too long since we played nulls. They were an eternity ago in the Great Player series. So those are potentially on the list. Same with cosplay challenges. Maybe even these title challenges go for some fun titles. So if there's anything you want to see, now's the time to let us know. We'll hopefully be wrapping up this run next week. And probably regardless how it goes, we'll be ready to take a break from ranged players just to keep things interesting, to keep things exciting here. So yeah, let me know what you want to see, and we'll have to make some decisions as to where we go next week. Potentially during next week's stream, if this speed continues. If we manage to keep up the pace here, then we're very likely to have some extra time. But yeah, I guess kind of mentally still spooling here, and things went incredibly well for us at the end here. Of course, huge appreciation to all of you lovely folks for joining us, you know, chatting alongside, watching, just lurking in the background, or if you're watching this later down the road through VODs or on our YouTube channel. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us on the journey. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. This has definitely been a good showcase of just how ridiculously strong a ranged character can be. Be ready for all of that to be thrown away when we try Tomb next week. I'm just going to put that out there now. A single net trap can completely ruin my day. So let's keep that in the back of our minds, that we still have some challenges to come next week. Definitely drop on by and join us to see the end of Grunter the Second one way or another. But yeah, looking forward to it, and absolutely loving this run. This has been exactly what I was kind of dreaming of when I was thinking up the ranged 15 rune characters, hoping to just be strong enough to have my way through. I thought it was going to be on a Formicid, you know, tower shield in one hand, triple crossbow in the other 2 hands. But hey, I'm more than happy to see Gargoyle run the distance too. Gargoyle is also very fantastic species for 15 rune runs. As long as you can deal with the slightly lower health, you're going to be in a pretty good spot, especially as a beginner when you're first kind of learning how to deal with tormentors and the like. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend this style of run to anyone. I'd recommend this seed to anyone, actually. If there's ever a time to play along with a seeded run from at home, I'd say this is it. This one has been just ridiculous. But I guess with that being the end of our evening, we will, as always, do a quick check to see who else is live at the moment, who we can send a raid off to finish off everybody's day here. Actually, good time to end. I keep dropping a bunch of frames. Hopefully people can see and hear me now even, because don't know what's going on with the internet, but that's fine. And yeah, today I think I'm gonna keep showing some love Brain's direction, so definitely stick around, say hello, and enjoy some riders playing Gloomhaven. Some lovely times with Brain as always. So let's actually even get that prepped up here, because I think that's the end of my spiel. Not a lot to say. Things are going great. Things are looking fantastic for next week, and I hope you'll join us to check that out. So we'll get this raid started. I guess I'll give a third tertiary thank you to all you lovely folks, because I do always want to just keep rambling on and cementing in how much I appreciate getting to spend these times together, and I hope you are enjoying the series as well. Hopefully it's not too boring that we're just murdering everything. That's why we got to sprinkle in a little bit of near-death experiences in Cocytus. You know, just keep things interesting at the end of the day here. No other reason. Definitely not stupid mistakes on my part. Let's not be ridiculous here. But of course, regardless of all of that nonsense, I do hope that you all are having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you again soon. Just remember, folks, we never, even for a moment, didn't have it. I'll see you soon.